Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're out at the crystal mine off of Dog Valley Road in California. Actually, it's right next to the Nevada border. This mine was started in the 1860s and eventually ended up becoming a mine for the World War II effort in order to harvest quartz crystals for their shortwave radios. We like to come out here as often as possible during the spring and the fall because it's not nearly as hot. This time when we came out, it was super windy. I didn't think we were going to be able to stay for very long. I was trying to find a bank of chrysocolla that we had found the previous time we were there, but since our last time it's rained and it seems to shift a lot of the dirt around, so you can't really tell where you were before. Now every time we go up there, I'm of course on the lookout for beautiful double terminated quartz crystals that are clear and gorgeous, but that's not what you always find. This time when we went up there, I was looking for some chrysocolla and I was hoping to find pieces that would show the azurite and the malachite and all the beautiful blues and greens that I know are up there. On a couple of occasions, I found what looked to be like citrine colored crystals, but they weren't very clear. You know, they had too many like breaks and fractures and whatnot through them. So I was hoping that I could find just a variety of things so I could start trying to turn it into, I don't know, jewelry or, pretties. I'm going to apologize now because the audio on most of this video is super bad because the wind was really blowing bad that day. This is where I always end up with so much crystals. Everything that I take home, I always try to clean up a little bit and show off its natural beauty. Today I just wanted to be able to pick up different pieces that I could experiment with and try to put together a couple of crystal boxes. Maybe not worth taking it home. That's cool. Oh wow. There's always these little spots where you can see that their crystals have just slid naturally, come loose from their host. They just tumbled on the mountain. I did want to go down here, but I'm going to take a look at all this rock. Okay, it's super windy up here today, and I'm having a hard time finding stuff, so I decided to find a little spot, sit down because it's super windy up here. But I did want to show you some of the stuff that is just everywhere for the taking. So, it doesn't pick it up on camera, but here's a chrysocolla in quartz. Well, this is just a tiny piece, but it's everywhere up here, okay? And then, tons of crystals, examples, broken pieces, different kinds of minerals. Like the ground just sparkles. And the camera does not even do it justice. Anywho, so I'm just going to find what minerals I can here right now and then take them home and process them. There's so much cool stuff in here though. I just wish it was a better day for being out. See how shiny that one is? Look at that. Look at that. You can't tell on the camera. It doesn't even do it justice. I don't know. It glows. There we go. It's pretty. Alright, this is a part of quartz, the crystal mine that you need to see that you don't usually get to see. So, things like that. And if you just look, it's everywhere. Like, look at that. So cool. I've never found anything that cool up here. Well, I take it back. Last time I found a super cool crystal. I'm gonna put it back in my pocket and go get it. The audio on this video is gonna be awful, but all I can do is apologize. There's so much cool stuff in here. Alright, we're going up now. I'm gonna try to film it, but I might have to turn it off halfway up, so bear with me. That's a pulse. This one's got the yellow sulfur in it. Here comes the wind. Okay, right here I finally make it to the very top of the mountain so that I can show you guys the 360 view. The wind isn't too bad as long as I keep my back to it, but you always have to turn around and find another rock. Just on the surface. It's on the surface. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So glad I crested the peak. I just was coming over to show you this fancy fence. We stayed for about another half hour and then decided to head home. Okay, so first off, I found another entire crystal, like the whole, come on, focus, shebang. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Oh, hold on. All right, look at me. Focus. There we go. Yep. Just one termination. There's some, I need to clean it. I haven't even cleaned it yet. This is still dirty from the mine. It's beautiful. And then I found this. I am almost positive this is citrine. Whoop, almost dropped that too. Yeah, I was pretty excited. There's a little bit of iron staining on the back, but when you look at it, you can see that the color all the way through it is orangish yellow. It's gorgeous, and you can tell this was part of a crystal formation because of that. I just found that out there at the crystal mine when I was walking along. It was super cool. I don't know what I'm gonna make out of it yet, but I can make something. Oof. And then of course you got your chrysocolla and quartz. And there ended up being a lot of that. It was super pretty. And then like this one, that's a bit of malachite right there on that quartz. I found a whole layer that was nothing but malachite. See, this doesn't have the clarity that this one does. That's gonna be so pretty. And I found this big guy. I don't know, these guys all ended up in my pocket for some reason. I can't remember why. Who knows? A little baby crystal. Yeah, and I found a bunch of these. There's that one. And then this one. And then this tip. It's just a tip. These are so cool though. It's gypsum that's all over it. Yeah. What? Yeah, there's a lot of tip pieces in here. Just like, they're the little shorties, you know, they're double terminated, but that looks like a barrel almost. I think I showed, oh yeah, I did show you that one. Okay. Hold on. Alright, well that was all the stuff about pockets. Yeah. These are so amazing. And then I was sitting on it, this whole bucket I gotta go through. I'll let you guys know. I just came across more of this chrysocolla and quartz that we picked up too. I've found some like this before, and when I washed it, like all the malachite and the azurite came off because it was just a layer. So I'm hesitant, you know, to put wait, I should do that one. I'm hesitant to get this stuff all wet, but yet I want to see what the natural color is, you know? I don't know. So I want to do some experiments and see like how much of this will actually, you know, stay on there and how much of it will go away. Isn't that beautiful? I really think most of this will disappear though, because if you look at it, this right here, this is like the gypsum and the just dirt, dust, all just like a concrete around this crystal right here. So this is gonna be the wash bucket. See, like ones like that are gorgeous, but I don't think you can wash that. This dude was just huge and purty. Yeah, see, some of these crystals are just so, they just fall apart. They're just so delicate. I found a whole pocket that was nothing but the Chrysocolla and quartz. Yeah, see, that's what caught my eye right there. I wonder if I cleaned it up, what would happen? Dang, that sure is pretty though. I think that should be a special experiment. Alright, I will let you know when I find a cool one. Okay, so anytime that we go to the crystal mine, I always like separate them out and have different buckets for different soaking methods, or, you know, it just depends on what I need to do to it at the time. So I just sorted a bunch out, and I figured I'd come get a watering can, and we put water in one bucket of it, one bucket of the crystals, and then wait a little bit because I'm tired and I want to go inside and get cool because it's hot. So let me show you what I got going on. Okay, right there, that's all the things that I don't want to have messed up, and so I need to clean them in a much nicer way. And this bucket is just whatever, soak it and see what happens. That bucket, well, it kind of started as the whatever bucket, but then I realized there was too much good stuff in it. So I just made this the whatever bucket. I'm gonna go ahead and soak this stuff now. Or at least get some water in it and get it going. It only takes like a day or so. I mean, I could leave it soaked for as long as I want, but really, if I was impatient, I would just come out here the next day, you know, and check it out. So, that's all for now, and I will let you know when I have something cool happening.